Hello, I'm Camelia and this is Kini News. Is PAS about to fork out more money or launch another donation drive for yet another defamation case? Hannah Yeoh says slander, especially from a religious leader, won't be tolerated and has vowed to take legal action.
Youth and Sports Minister Hannah Yeoh has addressed Perak PAS Commissioner Razman Zakaria's false claim that she is the daughter of YTL Corporation Berhad's founder Yeoh Tiong Lay. In a post on X, Yeoh announced that she would take legal action against Razman, who apologized yesterday for making the inaccurate statement during a 30-minute speech. A 1-minute clip of the speech containing the claim has gone viral. Yeoh stated that slander should not be tolerated, especially when made by a religious leader. She also confirmed that her lawyers would be issuing a letter to Razman. Yesterday, the PAS leader admitted his mistake by claiming that Yeoh was the daughter of YTL founder. This marks Razman's second apology to a DAP leader in less than 2 months. On December 11, he apologized to Local Government Development Minister Nga Ko Ming for linking him to the incident involving the hoisting of a Chinese flag in Teluk Intan on October 24th. Razman's latest controversial remarks come shortly after PAS MP Siti Masura Muhammad was ordered to pay 830,000 ringgit in legal costs to lawyers representing 3 DAP leaders after losing a defamation case.
Is Perak PAS Commissioner Razman Zakaria becoming a serial defamer? DAP's Syahredzan Johan and PKR's Lee Chean Chung aren't buying his latest apology to Hannah Yeoh, calling it insincere.
DAP lawmaker Syahredzan Johan expressed difficulty in extending the benefit of the doubt to Perak PAS Commissioner Razman Zakaria over his latest error. The Bangi MP urged Razman to reflect on his actions, emphasizing the need for politicians to set a positive example. Syahredzan said it is hard to trust Razman, labeling him a serial defamer due to his repeated instances of slander. He suggested that Razman's apology to Youth and Sports Minister Hannah Yeoh might be driven by fear of legal consequences, similar to the case involving PAS lawmaker Siti Masura Muhammad. Syahredzan was commenting on Razman apologizing to Yeoh for claiming that she is the daughter of YTL Corporation Berhad's founder Yeoh Tiong Lay. Meanwhile, PKR Communications Director Lee Chean Chung described Razman's apology as insincere, criticizing him for blaming the media. Lee pointed out that the issue lies not in the media's reporting but in Razman's behavior as a politician. He stated that politicians should take responsibility for their statements instead of deflecting blame when exposed.
Did Johor MCA's Facebook post spark a storm? UMNO Youth Chief Dr. Ahmad Saleh isn't holding back. He is demanding answers and a swift apology over the controversial statement.
Shortly after arriving in Mecca, UMNO Youth Chief Dr. Ahmad Saleh criticised Johor MCA over a Facebook post that compared allocations for Islamic matters with the absence of free tolls during Chinese New Year. He demanded an apology within 24 hours and warned of police reports if the matter was not addressed. Johor MCA later clarified that the post was mistakenly shared by a retired Facebook administrator without the party leadership's knowledge. The administrator admitted to the error and has since been removed, with the new administrator taking over the page. Akmal accused Johor MCA of belittling government assistance for Muslims and questioned the intention behind the post, suggesting it could provoke public anger. He criticized the comparison of budget allocations for Islamic development with toll assistance during Chinese New Year, calling it foolish and inappropriate. Johor MCA also faced criticism from the state's PKR youth, which accused it of spreading a false and malicious narrative against the government's stance on Palestine and Islam.
Moving on to the next story, in a dramatic twist, the MCMC swoops in on Malaysia Kini, launching a data preservation operation over an article about Khairi Jamaluddin.
The Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission MCMC conducted a data preservation operation today at its headquarters, involving a Malaysia Kini article about Khairi Jamaluddin. Malaysia Kini's executive editor R.K. Anand was present today following the portal's decision to decline police access to its back-end system. Communications Minister Fahmi Fazil clarified that Malaysia Kini is considered a witness in the investigation. However, Anand expressed surprise over the police seizing a laptop from a witness and MCMC requesting back-end access, warning that non-compliance could be an offence. After negotiations, data extraction was conducted at the MCMC office, with Malaysia Kini present to safeguard its security. The laptop seizure was linked to investigations into Khairi's claims about a royal addendum enabling Najib Razak's house arrest, with police probing potential defamation under Section 500 of the Penal Code and Section 233 of the Communications and Multimedia Act. The investigation follows a police report by Azalina Osman Said's political secretary over Malaysia Kini quoting Khairi's remarks from his podcast Keluar Sekejap. Meanwhile, National Journalism Laureate Johan Jaafar raised concerns about targeting journalists for reporting public statements.
Will another massive Bersih protest hit the streets? The group is sending a strong message to the government. Fail on reforms and the people have every right to be disappointed.
Bersih has reminded the public that they have the right to be disappointed if the government fails to deliver on its reform promises. Bersih's chairperson Muhammad Faisal Abdul Aziz also urged the government to use this year to begin structural reforms. Speaking to Malaysia Kini, Faisal stated that people place high hopes on Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's Madani government for change. Among the reforms Bersih is demanding are the separation of the Attorney General and Public Prosecutor roles, amendments to the Election Offences Act, changes to the MACC Act, and the enactment of a Political Funding Act. Faisal announced that Bersih would hold a series of roadshows nationwide starting in Ipoh next month to encourage public support for these reforms. Faisal suggested that Bersih use the momentum from last week's rally in Dataran Merdeka to hold larger gatherings, pressuring the government if the reform agenda is not fully implemented. He also praised the students from more than 10 local universities for organising the rally and thanked them for their activism.
That is all from me today. For more stories, head over to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you would like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. Happy Chinese New Year from all of us here at Kinitv. I'm Kimilia. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, Jane, maybe you can just wish Papa 万事如意.
That's so lame. 平心无罪，我祝你青葱美丽。
啊？青葱？哎呀，这个才是青葱，这个是青春。
婆婆，我祝你岁岁平安，过好年。婆婆，我祝你早生贵子。
啊，错。
婆婆，祝你寿比南山，长命百岁。
我要派红包了啦！
晨曦迎春如富贵，劫财劫富劫平安。
祝婆婆福寿双全，年年有余。
哎，赞，你回来了。婆婆祝你身体健康啊！婆婆祝你身体健康。
婆婆，我祝你身体健康。
没事没事，没事啊 ，OK。
你。